Morning YouTube, welcome in. Today we've got an absolute beautiful system today. For starting off with the Z790 Edge Wi-Fi board coming from MSI. We got a 1300K, an RTX 4090 Supreme X, the non-liquid model this time. We built the liquid model a couple weeks ago on the channel. We got 6800 megahertz of DDR5. That's the Team Delta RGB. Beautiful white RAM coming in here as well. A KC3000 primary 1 terabyte NVMe drive. We're putting this all in the beautiful Lian Li o11 Evo in white. We've got 10 Corsair fans going in today's system. We've got 7 of them being the Corsair ML120 RGB Elites, as well as the H150i Capellix cooling the system. Absolutely beautiful case. Actually, beautiful system. Let us know what you think down below in the comments. Make sure you hit that like button. Help us here with the algorithm here on YouTube. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. Remember, we build these systems live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday over on our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Stince at 10 a.m. Eastern. And we hope to see you soon.
All right, let's get started, chat. We're going to top down and get started on the motherboard. It's going to Raven. That's right. Today is for Raven in chat. Beautiful system today. MSI components, especially on this beautiful Edge board. You guys have seen it before on the stream. We love this board. It is gorgeous. First off, we're gonna get started today with our CPU. 1300K going into today's system. Let me go to the 1300K, socket looks great. Dropping 1300K right in. Lock the socket down. CPU is in. Next, we're gonna work on the NVMe drive. KC3000, 1 terabyte drive today. It's a primary drive, fantastic drive, enterprise grade drive from Kingston. Competes exactly with the Samsung 980. This NVMe drive in, NVMe. The sideways guys, we get the RAM in. Kingston 68CL34, or sorry, Team Group 68CL34. Beautiful white RAM from Team. Team 100% have the best looking RAM. So good. There we go, all in with the RAM. Looking good. All right, next we're gonna need our standoffs for the cooler. All right guys, we're gonna get this backplate on. Get our LGA 1700 socket screws that we need. So Steve Tops, you update the optimized build on your page, such as the 7800X3D when it comes out? They will. Once that's out here in April, most likely the 7800X3D will be one of the optimized builds. Yep. Right now we have some of the best bang for buck builds on there. Also our build, like our build consultations, is one of the best things to go through by as well. Our board is all set up here. 1300K, we got our standoffs for LGA 1700 cooler, which today we're using H150i Capellix in white. 6800 megahertz of CL34 coming in from Team, that's DDR5. And a Kingston 1 terabyte KC3000 here in the main. Let's get this slid over to the side as we get ready to take out this monstrous o11 Evo. All right, here we go, chat. Give you the front close of this beautiful case. Again, today is the Lian Li o11 Dynamic and Evo in white. Fantastic, fantastic case. Everything we need there is out of the way for now. We're gonna get started on getting this motherboard in chat. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go top down for this beautiful Z790i, or Z790 Edge. All right. Guys, we have new cameras, by the way. So say hello to Harry Cam today. There we go, looking great. Man, these new Edge boards look great. I can't wait for the new white cards to come out from MSI eventually. The gaming Edge in white, it's gonna look great. Did you see them at the MSI booth, mainframe, the new MSI cards? They look good, man. They look good. All right, so USB 3.0 going in right now. All on the board, there we go. Next will be our Type C. All right, you're also a lot more expensive. The white cards are very expensive for no performance gain, FYI. All right, here we go with the HD audio. There we go. Next is gonna be our RGB. Only RGB we're gonna have today. Everything else can be controlled via USB through Corsair iCUE. RGB Connect. Cable's looking good and managed in the back. Now we start working on RGB fans and coolers chat. Here, chat, there's our beautiful ML120s. Zipping down these cables, nice and neat in the back here. If you don't see them. There we go. Nice little trick to do. All right, put the rear fan in. Oh, she looks beautiful right there. All right, get these side fans on, chat. We're gonna be recommended for 750X3D at 6000 CL32 or CL30. We ship to Italy, yes we do. All over the world. Exclamation point. Let's build and chat and quote you on shipping, customs, all that jazz. Strix and Supreme X, my favorite too. Trio is really good. Those are my 3 favorite cards. Trio, Supreme X, and the Strix. You can hand screw. You don't have to hand screw. We use a low torque electric screwdriver. The amount of builds we do, when we're talking like 100 plus builds a month, your arms get tired, sir. No torque, no stripping. That's what you need to do. You'll learn. Do it for 20 plus years. I say it's one of the easiest things you can do to save time and efficiency. Also arm fatigue, carpal tunnel, all those things. Time for the cooler. So checking all the twist ties off these fans. Well, the longest part of this part. These fans secured. See, it wants to pop right out. Oh, there we go. All right, last, the screws going in for the rad. We're gonna mount this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get a zip tie right here. These fans aren't drooping everywhere. Get this mounted, chat. Feed all these wires down and in. We got all white cooler, but yet we give you black cables. Never get it, chat. God, they're up here, you don't see them as much. There we go. Whew, you see all the cables back here, Chad. It's a mess that we still have to clean up, but we're gonna get started on this. So there's a method to the madness. A method to the madness. Time we get to it's gonna look nice. You gotta think about it, you got 20 cables for all the fans, just the fans. So you got USB and everything for the cooler, man. It gets really messy on a build like this. You know how we make it look damn good. Why do I like this case so much? Got on your Amazon wish list. Very popular case for a reason. Pretty good to build in. H9 Flow might get the nod for the building in. I still like the Lian Li quality. Like the metals in here feel a little bit more premium. H9 Flow's got a little bit more of a different kind of white. This is very pure white. The H9 Flow is more like a creamier white. And then this matches the fans better, this one. Is it tie on here? And we're on to working on the braided cables next chat. Braided cables are next chat. We'll move on to the power supply. How are we looking so far? Looking good. Good party. 44-pin main, we'll need that. CPU we'll need today. CPU too. All the other ones can go in the box. This is gonna be our 24-pin main motherboard. This chat looking good. Now we have a bridge connection, looks really nice for those cables. It's gonna look amazing lit up. Yeah, I'll turn off all the lights for this one today. It's gonna be pretty. There's one, there's two. Power supply time. 1,200 watts of juice today. All right, there she is, chat. GF3. 1200 watt power supply from Thermaltake, ATX 3.0 power supply. We'll need CPU, a SATA, 24-pin main, CPU 2, and our 12-volt high power. There we go. Everything else we need, we'll go back in the bag here. SATA's mostly going to be powering our Corsair products today, so we're going to make a quick little SATA cable. So all this like kind of stretched out. You guys see me do it on stream a lot. There's a kind of bail this up here, like so, like this, like this, like this. And we get ourselves a nice little, nice and neat SATA run. There we go. We have two nice connections right there at the end to power both our SATA devices, and we got a nice zip tie on it, and call it a day. There we go, nice and firm. There's our modular power supply, chat. A lot of cables back here. Give me a second here as we tuck this all in. It's gonna be the fun part, chat. All these freaking cables, my God. Work on these two things really quick. First is gonna be our commander. Commander down, let's get a second node in there, run those cables. Plug this in, chat. This is one of our two USBs we'll have to hook up today for our commander. We'll have to hook up one for our node here in just a minute. There's one. I don't know what kind of RGB we're gonna get today without the commander and everything being upgraded, but we're gonna try and get most of it up and running, hopefully when the stream starts, or the light up starts, we'll see. Sometimes Capellix needs to be installed for some of the RGB to work, but we'll see how today is. Everything's in there, USB's all in. Our left chat is our GPU. We need to go grab our GPU really quick. Just came off the truck, so give me 1 second, I'm gonna go grab it. How are we looking though? How are we looking? Oh, hold on, chat. See why it wasn't delivered when it's supposed to be. It changed from delivery now. That's great. All right, so we're gonna switch cards up. It's gonna put a Supreme in it. We're gonna put a Tuf in it. We were supposed to do the Supreme. I was gonna do the Supreme for him. But we're gonna do a Tuf today. Yeah, Supreme and Tuf are like identical in performance. And they look just as great. I wanted the Supreme in there, but hey, get this behemoth. This 4090 is monstrous too, chat. There's a beautiful Tuf 4090 today. Get this beauty in. Give me that thunk, ready, chat, here we go. Time for the thunk. Heard that thunk. We are all done with this beauty. All right, there it is, chat, ready to light it up? Let's light it up. Exclamation point, light it up in chat from Raven, let's go.
So obviously you saw we had a little bit of fun times on this one. We had a little bit of problems with the motherboard. We replaced the motherboard after getting a bunch of them shipped in from MSI, all the way from LA. So we're in Pennsylvania. It took a couple of days, we got everything in, we swapped the motherboard out, and then on top of that, we had a bad Corsair pump on the cooler. Then we had a bad commander. Things happened, but look at this beauty. It turned out amazing. Let us know what you think down in the comments. Remember, we build them live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at Twitch. You get to see everything happen as it happens. I hope to see you in the next one.